Good morning and happy Monday to you, Tennessee Valley. I hope you're all recovering after losing that hour of sleep over the weekend. Of course, we're springing forward now, so you get more daylight in the back end of the day. So if you get off at 5, sun doesn't go down until 7:45. Some of you may like that. Just takes a while to get used to. But as we take a look at your radar, again, this recorded right around 7:45. Had a couple of showers, southern part of Fannin and Gilmer counties. If you're heading to Atlanta for work later today, you may run into some rain, but it looks like a lot of this is just going to stay to our south as that low pressure continues to track off to the east. So heavier rain across the Carolinas, parts of Georgia, but really not going to impact us other than some clouds this morning. And as we take a look outside, again, this is the sun about to come up here in Chattanooga. Sunrise now not until 7:59, so that's kind of taking some getting used to as well. But as we take a look at your temperatures this morning, vary just a bit, cooler to the northeast, near 39, 40 degrees. Further south, you go a little bit closer to 50 degrees. But hey, this afternoon, I tell you what, no complaints. Upper 60s to lower 70s, you got it. Very spring-like with low humidity, so I don't think anyone's really going to complain about that. And then as we take a look at your futurecast, again, a lot of this cloud cover fades away. Southern part of Fannin and Gilmer County could get a little bit of rain, but notice by this afternoon the cloud cover fades. And we're going to have a nice clear afternoon and evening with sunshine and a light breeze out of the north. So no major issues coming the first part of this week. But the next big thing, and I want to talk about this just a little bit on this Monday morning, is the weekend storms we're going to have, because there is going to be potential for severe weather. This is going to be a big windbag event as well. Very strong system to our north. Gradient's going to be tight, which means gradient winds are going to be strong. So we'll have strong gradient winds or non-thunderstorm winds, the potential for severe weather, all modes included, and heavy rain. So this system coming through Saturday into early Sunday morning. So here's a look at the American model, what we're thinking. So as we kind of zoom out a little bit, again, this system is going to start to come into view as we get into your Saturday. Initially, we're going to have this upper level trough projecting out of the Rockies. That's going to lead to some snow across portions of the northern plains, and that's going to drag a cold front across the Tennessee Valley. And look how this kind of just explodes as we get into your Saturday evening. Again, there's going to be a lot of convection firing up along this frontal boundary. And as we get into the late evening, again, your timestamp up there, and don't pay too close attention to the time because it will change a little bit. Right now, I'm just saying Saturday evening into early Sunday morning. That's the best window. We'll refine that time or fine tune it as we get closer to time. But this is going to be a cold front. So along the cold front, you can get damaging wind gusts, you get heavy rain, you get the potential for hail and a few spin up tornadoes, similar to the system we had last week. And that will continue to move from west to east as we continue through Saturday evening and then early Sunday. Notice your timestamp there, right around 3 a.m. Still going to be that heavy rain potential. And then by the time we get into a Sunday morning, a lot of this is out of here. So again, similar setup to what we've had many times before this time of the year. This isn't anything unusual, but this is going to be a strong low pressure. Some of the model guidance has this anywhere from about 960 millibar low to about 985 millibar low. And just for reference point, that's about as strong as a Category 2 hurricane, or the pressure values you would see in a Category 1 or 2 hurricane, which is interesting. But it's March. We have these strong systems. We have air masses colliding, the jet streams ramping up, and we are going to have that potential for severe weather. So again, this is not the graphic I had earlier. I don't know why it likes to change so often on me. So this is going to be the graphic that it's supposed to be in. I'm going to update it, which is just aggravating. But again, this is Friday. You can see me updating graphics on the fly. Might be cool for some. All right, Saturday. There we go. So Friday we'll have that severe threat breaking out across the mid-south, so parts of West Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, and that orange spot, bullseye Saturday, is going to be Mississippi, Alabama, but this also includes our entire coverage area as we get into your Saturday. So the Storm Prediction Center already highlighting threats for severe weather this far in advance, so they're pretty confident that this is going to be a powerful system and we're going to have those impacts. So again, we'll keep a close eye on things moving forward. Looking at your storm fuel, we're not going to have a ton of instability in our neck of the woods, at least Cape or low level energy. But there is going to be a little bit as we get into Saturday evening, more energy down to the south. But there's going to be a lot of wind energy, and that's going to be the potential for those strong winds, plus gradient winds gusting upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour. So those browns and pink shades that are going to show up Saturday, those are very strong low-level winds, about a couple thousand feet above us, which is going to translate to the surface as well. So this is going to have a lot of wind energy, and that's going to help to enhance that line of storms as it moves through on Saturday. You get that low-level jet enhancement, and that's where we could really get some of those strong winds. Again, like we had last week in North Georgia, where we had some wind damage, so we're going to have to watch that closely. And then Sunday morning, the winds will gradually start to relax. So aside from the severe threat, we're also going to have strong gradient or non-thunderstorm winds starting to ramp up. It's going to be breezy Friday. Saturday morning, gust upwards of 30, 35 miles per hour. But look what happens Saturday as that front comes through. We're going to start to have those gusts over 50 miles per hour here, similar to last time, maybe even up to 60 miles per hour as that low-level jet enhances that line of storms late Saturday evening, picking up on gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour in Murphy, Blue Ridge, and Calhoun. So there will be the potential for more power outages late Saturday into Sunday morning, and then the winds gradually start to relax on the day on Sunday, and then it turns a little bit cooler on the backside of this system. But aside from the threat of strong winds and severe weather, we're also going to have heavy rain. This time we're going to pick up 2 to 3 inches, so there's going to be a lot of rain coming in a short amount of time. We need it, but could lead to some localized flooding, so we'll keep a close eye on that. So for now, Saturday's the day you need to circle. No need to panic, but just go ahead and be prepared. We may have some severe weather. It'll be me and David, Hannah, all in studio more than likely Saturday into Sunday morning. So we'll keep you updated. We'll have our Facebook live stream going. If you have a warning, you'll be the first to know about it, and we'll keep you updated. So this time of the year, severe weather, very common. We're starting to get towards that peak. So go ahead and have that severe weather plan ready to go. Now, we're also 10 days away from spring, so briefly I'm going to talk about your temperatures. Moving forward, warmer than normal temperatures look pretty likely through the middle and end of the month. Could we still have a freeze? Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't plan anything until the middle of April, but your highs are just going to be fantastic if you like spring-like weather. Nearly 80 on Wednesday, and we're going to keep it in the 70s all the way through this weekend. So here's the 7-day forecast. Again, next 3 days, no complaints, great weather. And then moving into Thursday and Friday, couple showers possible, especially on Thursday. Shouldn't be a big deal. So the work week looks fine. I don't anticipate any severe weather. It's Saturday evening into the overnight that we're going to watch closely. A lot of wind energy with this system and the threat for some severe weather. So, of course, as we get closer to time, we'll know more, as we always do. But for now, just circle Saturday. Likely to be a storm alert weather day. But as we get closer to time, again, I'll have better information, and I'll come with you every morning with an update. So have a great day and enjoy the weather.